What is up, fellow Automachefs? Ducky O'Brien here, and welcome to my guide for level 25, A Taste to Die For. This is probably one of the hardest levels I've ever done. So that's why my highest efficiency rating so far is only 50%. Now, I'm gonna tweak this level, but it's such a nightmare that I kinda don't want to. So I'll get into it. It took me about 3 weeks to beat this level. I mean, I only played this game 1 day a week, but here you go. Here you go. So let's get started. I don't know where to begin. You got 4 things to make: bacon fries, dopamine meal, double bypass meal, double dog meal. And the double bypass meal is the worst thing on planet Earth in this game. It's so complicated. It's 7 ingredients for the extreme burger, and you need 2 of them. And then you need loaded cheese fries on top of that. And the hard part is making sure the ingredients come out at a steady, constant rate such that nothing gets clogged. It's so easy if there's just too many patties coming out, the assembler gets clogged, it shuts down the entire production line. But anyways, I'm gonna share what I have right now and then my ideas on how to improve efficiency later, because I think it can be done. So here we have the double dog meal. We got a hot dog coming out. Dispenser set at 5 seconds. Gets loaded via dumb arm into the electric grill. Again, set to normal cooking time. You get the smart arm loading it into the assembler. Everything set to normal. That's the hot dog with the bun here. It's very compact. And then you also need fries with this. So we got the potato coming out. Gets processed. Gets loaded into here. The Fry-O-Matic, this picks it up, puts it into the packager, which makes fries. It's loaded into the storage unit, and how I have this set up is I have 2 dumb arms, and if the double dog meal is activated, this arm activates, drops it into here, which packages the double dog meal. Now if the dopamine meal is active, we got this arm to activate, which drops it off into here, which packages the dopamine meal. So this fry line is shared between 2 of these meals, and if you do it properly, you could probably share at least the fried potato wedges between all 4 of the meals. I've yet to do it in such a way because that works, because you know, you gotta split it up into 4 different production lines, and to have a conveyor belt system that does it in a timely fashion without taking up space is kind of hard to do. So ideally, if you had a lot of space, you could do that, but these are some thought processes. Alright, now we got the dopamine meal, which is basically a plain burger. Thank goodness. We got the cooked patty coming out here. Gets loaded into the grill. The smart arm picks it up. And then drops it off into this conveyor belt, which loads it into this assembler. As you can see here, I had to do some trickery to fit everything in, so it looks a little discombobulated, but I guarantee it works. Alright. Now I'll show you the order readers. So the dopamine meal, it's pretty simple. So I just got, everything's made to order, except for the fries. So we got 1 patty coming out, 1 bun coming out. I turned the grill on to save power, and I turned the arm on here for the fries to dump it in. And then that's the double bypass meal. Double dog meal, same thing. I got 2 hot dogs coming out, 2 buns. The grill is on while the order is pending, and then this fry arm activates 1 time. So it's pretty space efficient, energy efficient. And then, oh my goodness, let's look at the bacon fries first. So bacon fries are on top here. Again, same thing. We got potato, bacon, and cheese coming out 1 time on you order, and turn on the fryer while order is pending. The fryer takes up a lot of energy. So we got the potato coming out, being processed, gets loaded into the fryer, the smart arm picks it up. We got the bacon strips coming in onto the grill, gets picked up. We got cheese double grated, and then put into here and goes through. Now, if you want to bother with using 1 food processor, then you would need to put cheese here, have it processed, and then go through the same processor as potato, but then you need a smart arm to pick it up. So is it really worth it? In the end, probably not. It takes up a lot of space as well. So over here, we got the bacon fries, we got the double dog here, we got the dopamine meal here, and then double bypass. Okay, so here we go. We got the potato coming out. Or, sorry, potato coming out on top here. Goes through the processor, goes through a convection fryer. Gets pooped out into here for the loaded cheese fries. We got bacon through a conveyor grill. This is really expensive. The cheese going through double food processors coming out. Goes in here. We have the egg coming out of here as well. And these are made to order. I got one order reader. I can probably use a repeater, but this is what you have. Everything dispensed one time. Again, the fry production line is the only thing that's running automatically. 23 seconds. I should have gone over that in the beginning, but yeah. 23 seconds for the potato. Now here we got the bun coming out. We got the cheese being processed, tomato being processed, egg coming out, being fried, dropped off. I made separate grills to keep up with the demand. We got the mushroom being processed, loaded in. We got patties coming out. Take a look at the order reader. You know, shout out to David Turpin. Is that the name right? I hope so. But basically, you know, turn it on for 10 seconds because these ingredients are turned. You need 2 of these. Everything else dispensed 4 times a new order for the patty and the cheese and the mushroom. So you gotta make sure that this fits. Everything is uniform. For example, if I had the patties on the same thing as a repeater, it would not work because I need double whatever I have everything else. So that's why I have the patty and the cheese here, because I need 4 of those versus 2 of everything else. And if you look at the repeater, they're connected to the tomato, burger bun, egg, and bacon strips, and just pumps out 2 of these. Alright, that's pretty much it, and let's give it a run. My goodness, I can't tell you how much stress I had trying to solve this level, and how much stress I'm going to have to get this to 100% efficiency rating, because that's what I'm going to do after I beat the game, is I'm going to make sure every level is at 100%, which is going to be hard. But yeah, I'm gonna miss a few meals, but I had to use high-speed conveyor belts to deliver the double bypass meal because it's already pretty slow. Everything else works though. Everything else, the fries are made in the correct amount, you know, I don't really lag behind that. The dopamine meal, double dog meal, bacon cheese fries, everything gets made pretty well. It's just this double bypass meal that is such a pain. So I got long arms loading it. I have all of the meats in one belt, and I have everything else in the other. And that seems to work out fairly well. I had a rough time trying to figure out a way where the assembler was not clogged. Eventually it would get clogged. I mean, you gotta tweak the dispenser values, play around with them until the ratios are perfect, but that's a little bit hard when you're making things on order, because it depends on how many orders in a row that you have. So yeah, it's not pleasant, let me tell you. So I think pretty much the only thing left to tweak is the double bypass meal. Everything else is as efficient as I could get it. Initial ideas, probably use a conveyor grill here, and that way I can reduce the number of grills, dumb arms, smart arms. The only problem is I don't want it to clog, but I think it'll work with this layout here. You can simply swap this 9 grid block with just one conveyor grill and try that out. Again, my goal is to get every level to 100%, so I'll be trying my best when I beat the game. Probably gonna go crazy. I could probably reduce the power usage here by swapping it with a regular grill on regular fryer. Regular fryer would be a little bit hard, so I think I'm gonna leave it with the convection fryer here, because you gotta fry both the egg and the potato. Man. Man, oh man, oh man. What a rough level. I'm pretty sure it fails 1 meal. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. There you have it. 75 orders fulfilled. Barely met the power usage of 20,000 watt hours. Used fewer than 700 ingredients. I think it's pretty close. I don't think I can reduce this anymore. 50% efficiency rating. Anyways, I hope this helps someone because this level gave me so much trouble. If you have any questions, comments, or things you would like to see, please feel free to leave a comment down below. And as always, catch you guys next time.